everyone, it's me again, Rose from the Philippines. Welcome to the 279th episode of Gantsilyera, a show and tell of crochet and craft related items. Today is July 25, 2020. It's a Saturday. I'm making a regular podcast today to show you guys my recent endeavors. So you may have seen me work on the chevron halter top from my previous vlog. So now I have finished it and Stella is wearing it right now. And it is this chevron halter top that is the one piece for the bikini set, the upper piece. So for this one, I have used 4 colors of mercerized cotton thread. And it is the light and dark blue plus the black and white. So this is a bigger size from the first one that I have made. And this one fits me very well because we have the same measurements as the customer. So this is how it turned out. It's a bit larger or bigger than the first one. And for the strap parts of it, I have put together 4 strands of the mercerized cotton thread and I chained it, and then afterwards I directly slip stitched it to the tip parts of it. So now this is how it turned out. It turned out quite nicely. So now I needed to work on the bikini shorts next. So I have been working on that. And I came to the part where I have decided the measurements of this top part here. So these are double crochet back and forth in the back loop only. And this is approximately 18 inches in width. So if doubled, it becomes 36. The measurement of the customer is approximately 37.5, just like me. So it stretches, so I wouldn't worry about it. I'm leaning towards it being loose rather than tight because if it is tight, she wouldn't be able to wear it. And even if it is loose though, I can just pass through a string around here so that you will be able to knot it and make it tighter. So I was able to work on that, and then after that I made a round of half double crochet, and then for the next 2 rounds I decreased the beat because it's becoming a little bit fluffy, and then after that I was able to work on it around in just double crochet. So now I am anticipating the length of it so that I will be able to put the separations for the feet. So I needed to make it longer and then afterwards put a separation for the feet. And I'm hoping that I will be able to finish this soon so that I can move on to other projects. I still have to work on the mustard yellow bikini set, but I needed to buy some yarn in Divisoria next. So that is the bikini set, which is an order. And then I have picked up the granny squares, the variegated granny squares that I have been making recently. And this is how it came up so far. From the last time, I think I may have shown you this with a 6x5 grid to it or dimension to it. But now I was able to make it into a 8x8 dimension. So the middle part has the variegated yarn that I accumulated in the past using the Love Nuts yarn. And I have put them in a random order so that they will be scattered. And then I was able to make the border lines for them using cream colored yarn. And the other day, since I have the variegated yarn from China, that I also have been making some cell holders from, I was able to put another round to it to make it an 8x8. So this is how it turned out so far. I'm quite enjoying working on it as I go, putting them together one by one. So those are the colors from the yarn from China. And I'm thinking of making a clip of this, showing it in full view for you guys to see. So the next step for this is gonna be for the border line. So since I'm running out of the cream color yarn, I needed to buy them. And then I will put a border in this, and I'm gonna decide whether to what type of design for border I would like to do for this. So this is an Afghan or a throw that I have been making, and since I have been seeing some of this on TV series and TV shows or movies, granny squares Afghan that they put on their sofa or their seating. I wanted to have one just to put around the house or by the sofa. And as you know, granny squares never run out of style, so I usually go for it. And if ever, I can just put this on my Shopee account to sell. So since I have been working on that, I have also accumulated plain colored yarns that I turned into granny squares. So I put them in this jar here, and I think I have organized them separately into different colors so that I can just choose and then put a border and connect as I go. So this is how it came out so far. I decided that just to put different colors of borders to each of them and then connect as I go, instead of choosing just one color for the border. So this is gonna be an 8x8 Afghan also, and I am enjoying working on this one. Excuse me. So that is gonna be my side project, and I have been working on some beaded items recently. You may have seen me make the first sheet for this one. So this is the Hello Kitty wallet with the red border line. I was able to do this. And then I have been working on some other designs that I made tutorials from before. And those are these slanted design ones. So this is one using the chalk beads. And this is the acrylic of beads. This one is much more pricey than this one. So if ever you are making them for the first time, I will definitely recommend using chalk beads first. And what I'm gonna do for these ones is I'm gonna try to make tutorials for them that are in Tagalog version, because in the past I was able to make tutorials in English. So some people have been asking for that. So now that I have made some samples of it, I can just use them for the tutorial. And recently someone have been asking for making a tutorial for the how to put the embossed leaves and flowers for the wallets. So I was able to make a tutorial for that last Thursday, but it wasn't successfully, it was uploaded, but when I played it, it is not moving, it is not playing well. And I tried it several times, but the case is still like that. So I just decided to delete it. And then what I decided upon is to make a tutorial for the base part of it, which is this wallet here. So I have made one as a sample, and I have filmed working on the embossed flowers for the tutorial, but it wasn't successful. So what I decided was, yesterday, I made a tutorial on how to work on the wallet piece in Tagalog. So I have put that up yesterday using my Samsung phone. So you may have noticed that it is in two parts because my Samsung phone has limited memory to it. So when I merged it, I needed to turn it into two parts. So if you are interested in working on these wallets here, I have put up the video yesterday. And also, if you want it to be in English, I will put the link on the description box below from my past tutorial. So since I have these two now, I will be able to make another video me showing you guys how to work on these petals and wall and leaves. So I'm gonna try to make that this week if ever I can. So those are most of the projects that I want to share with you guys. I just have a few of them. And making these wallets, it's like instant gratification. So after finishing it, you feel kind of accomplished in a way because you have made one project within the day and within hours. And then I have some few acquisitions to show you guys since Mama and I went to Mr. DIY. It's a variety shop located in Deco Mall, showcasing household items and DIY items like paper, notebooks, stickers. They also have some felt cloth, so if ever I needed one, I can just go there. And they also have some electronics to sell there. So we went there the other day, and I was quite surprised that they have yarn in their store. So I was able to purchase some of them in these colors. It's a little bit pricey there, but these colors are not available in Love Nuts, so I decided to buy them. So I have 2 packs of that. And I needed some notebook as a replacement for the one that I've been using. So I have purchased this one, which I think has about 120 pages to it. I counted it. So this is gonna be some side notebook to put some jotted notes or patterns in. And I also have bought some pens and pentel pen. I was able to use ball pen right now because the ink is not drying out. So in the past, the pens that I have has all dried out. So what I have been using are pencils. So now that I bought this, it's not drying out. So I can use them. So I have bought those too. And Kuya is gonna be fetching the kids soon from Antipolo. So I'm hoping that they will be here this week. So ever since Nicole has given me some poster paints, I was planning on buying some typewriting paper or some paper that is thicker, but wasn't able to find one. So what I bought was the bond paper. I thought they were the same size, but this one is longer. So now we can paint since Sophie has been asking for us to paint for a while, but the paints that I have has dried out. So now that we have Ate Nicole's poster paints, we can do that. And also, since the kids has been home recently, I also bought Daniel some coloring books of animals, and this other one are vehicles like motors and cars and other ones. Although I forgotten to buy some crayons for that. I think I'm gonna buy that soon since I wanna go to Divisoria to buy some necessary yarn that I needed for some orders. I'm planning that trip to Divisoria since it's gonna be farther than Deco Mall. So those are most of it. I have uploaded the tutorial on how to make this wallet here in Tagalog. And I have attempted 3 tries for how to put the embossed leaves and flowers. But I'm hoping to make another one soon, so please stay tuned for that. And the next ones that I'm gonna make is gonna be the bikini set, another bikini set, and the granny squares. And I'll put here that if you guys have questions for me, just please put them on the comment box below and I will try to answer them on my next podcast. I'm still playing Ragnarok, although my curiosity about it subsided in a way, but I still am in the habit of playing it. Like in the morning, I try to make the dailies, and afterwards, if I still have enough combat time, I try to go farming for some loots and some zennies, since you really have to acquire a million zennies to buy a very good equipment. So that's what I've been doing on Netflix, on Ragnarok recently. Mama has asked me to make her a small pouch with a button in it and a handle that she can put on her neck. So I wouldn't be able to show you that project because I have already given it to her. It's just a simple, somewhat like a cell holder but shallower. So there is where she puts some of her money. So I have made her that one in black using mercerized cotton thread, and she is already using it as a replacement for the one that I made her eons ago. And I'm quite happy to announce that I was able to brave myself to put up the character tumbler holders on my Shopee account. So now it is there. If you are interested and if you're in the Philippines, please do check out my Shopee account. I have been putting links of it on the description box. So if you want to buy some things from me, it will be, my items is going to be available there. So those are it. I have been using this notebook recently since the one that I've been using has run out of pages to it. So this is the notebook that Micol has given me, and it has some verses on it on every page that I will try to put on the description box below as some type of inspiration. And recently I have found that there is the season 9 for Suits. So I have been very fond of watching Suits in the past, but I was a little bit disappointed that they weren't able to put up the ninth season. But now that it is up, I was able to binge watch it for 2 days, and I'm quite happy on how it ended and how the characters have what the characters has experienced for the ending parts of it. So I'm also watching some other movies on Netflix. I wanted to watch movies every day if I can. So one movie that I have watched recently is Charlie's Angels. It's the modern version. There's an actress there that is from Twilight, and I recognized her because Mama and I has watched Twilight recently. And there's this one series that I have binge watched, and it is Indian matchmaking. It's a very nice plot to it. I really wanted to know if the characters there or the persons that are being matchmade has already seen their match or their partner, and some of them have been engaged. So that is quite nice. So those are most of it. I am rambling right now. I'm gonna try my best to work on the projects and maybe show you guys this next time, and I'm hoping that it will be finished soon. So those are it for me. I hope you guys are staying safe and having a nice weather. Today it is sunny. In the afternoon, we have some thunderstorms, and the other day we have a what we call ipo-ipo or a twister that is seen by Kapulong, which is a highway near here. And we have experienced strong winds, so we're kind of scared, but that has been happening in the afternoon thunderstorms. And our neighbor is playing a radio right now, so I'm gonna let you go. Please stay safe, and I hope you're loving crafting, crocheting, or whatever it is, and having some family bonding time. So that's it from me. Bye for now.